The hacktivist group Anonymous has hacked the Turkish Prime Minister's website and gained access to staff email addresses, passwords, and phone numbers. The website of President Abdullah Gül has also been offline, together with the website of the country's ruling Justice and Development Party, as well as the websites for the Istanbul Directorate of Security and the Istanbul Governor's Office. The hacktivists also targeted municipal governments in Mersin and Izmir as Operation #OpTurkey continued in support of the anti-government protests. The operation was in response to the police crackdown of protests which had taken the country by storm. Turkish government networks were hacked yesterday, compromising the private information of staffers in Prime Minister Tayyip Erdogan's office, a source in the Prime Minister's office confirmed. Staff email accounts were reportedly accessed after a phishing attack, and those affected were cut off from the network. Simultaneously, the Syrian Electronic Army hacked the website of the Turkish Ministry of Interior and released more than 60 email addresses and passwords. The Syrian Electronic Army declared it also hacked other government websites. Anonymous stressed it will not share most of the hacked data because it respects people's privacy and does not believe in the full use of power against the weak, referring to the government. Turkish protesters were angered at the lack of media coverage the protests received from inception some 6 days ago. They hence resorted to the use of social media platforms, Twitter and Facebook, to share information and vent frustration, prompting a response and subsequent action from Prime Minister Tayyip Erdogan, who commented, "There is now a menace which is called Twitter. The best examples of lies can be found there. To me, social media is the worst menace to society." Turkish police earlier today released the 34 Twitter users taken into custody yesterday for allegedly spreading false reports in tweets that were said to contain misleading and libelous information. The social media activists were accused of using Twitter to instigate public hatred and animosity, according to the Turkish media. Police had raided 38 addresses to locate the suspects, tracking them down through their IP addresses. The icon of the protest, also seen as the reason for many responding to the call for protest, is an image of Şeyda Şungur being pepper sprayed by riot police. She has come to be known as the woman in the red dress, with symbols of the red dress featuring on most posters and electronic images related to the protests. Many reasons have been cited for the protests, though all that can be emphatically confirmed is Turkish citizens were grossly unhappy with the police treatment of protesters, for which Deputy Turkish Prime Minister Bülent Arınç apologized, commenting that the government had learned its lesson. For ITV News, Abdulrahman Laili reporting.